Hey everybody, welcome to the In Case You Missed It Summer of 2022, where we're going to look at revisit four videos that I've done before. Today, what I want to do is look at the question, is it time to cancel Sunday? Is Sunday over? Let's ask that question again. Take a look at this. I have 333 seconds, and the question that I want to answer for you is this. Is it time for your church to consider canceling your Sunday morning worship service? Is it time to say, you know what, that model has just run its course. It's a tired old model. The culture has shifted. People have very little interest now in weekly worship gatherings. And in fact, now post-COVID, it's not coming back anytime soon. Is it time to just simply admit it and abandon a tired old model of being church? Now, before you hit pause, understand that I am quite a bit more hopeful than that. A recent survey in the U.S. by the Unstuck group reported that churches that have reopened have seen about 1 in 3 people return. About 36% of people have returned to in-person gatherings. Now, I know those are American statistics. I know that that's true, but I know that I also am talking to a lot of pastors who are wondering and seeing the same thing here in Atlantic Canada. Are people coming back? Are they going to come back? Are they not going to come back? And pastors are wondering. And let's just wonder, maybe we're twice as good as the Americans. Canadians like to think so. And let's say that we get 70% of our people coming back to our in-person gatherings. Are we okay with that? Are we okay with losing 30%? Well, are we okay with just saying, you know what, the ones that don't return, we're just going to call them rocky soil. We're just going to call them hard ground. We're just going to clean up our membership list. It was time to do it anyway. Even more shocking is that the survey found that 40% of those under the age of 36, those millennials and younger, that 40% of those under the age of 36 do not prefer larger in-person gatherings. That means that 6 out of 10 churchgoers under the age of 36 aren't sure that they care about your Sunday morning church service, and they're not certain at this point if they're coming back. So should you cancel Sunday? No, I don't think so. But I do think there's a new way forward. And so I want you to discuss the following statement, maybe with a leadership team or an elders team, or just consider it yourself. I want you to think about this statement. Here it is. The future of the church in Canada will not be grounded in a single site expression, but rather in a multiplicity of congregational gatherings, meeting at different times in different places with different people. Single site, single gathering, single location, single time. See you on Sunday morning at 10:30 is not the way of the future. Now, what could that look like for your church? If you adopted that type of a posture, is there still a place for Sunday morning? Of course there is. Of course there's a place for those that love that expression of church. In fact, 70% of the boomers that were surveyed said they can't wait for those doors to open because it's meaningful to them. They can't wait to get back to church. 70% of the 7 out of 10 boomers. But the great majority of younger generations do not share that conviction. Somehow, in some way, they're finding connection in the digital church. Somehow, in some way, they're finding deeper connection in a house church that's emerged with maybe 4 other families. Or they're finding meaning in a cafe church that's meeting with 10 other friends on a Thursday night in a cafe. Or maybe there's a Sunday morning huddle church that's doing either a watch party of their service or developing their own worship service format. What would it look like for your church to embrace a multiplied model, a model that says we're gonna still celebrate Sunday morning and that type of expression of church, but we're also going to cheerlead and celebrate multiple smaller gatherings of the church as well? You say, but we're tiny. We can't do that. We're just a little church. Well, what if there were 18 people meeting in your building on Sunday morning? And what if there were another 10 that were meeting in a home on a Thursday night and another 13 that were meeting in a cafe over a dinner church on a Saturday evening? And what if fellowship happened? And what if teaching happened? And what if care happened? And what if they started serving together? Could they in fact be a New Testament congregation? And could they in fact be another expression of your church, another congregation at a different time, in a different place, reaching different people? I believe it's the new way forward. Atlantic Canada was built for this. We love small, we love connecting, we love stories, we love conversation, we love hearing about others, and we love caring for their needs, and we love doing it in the context of coffee and a sticky bun. Sound complicated? I don't think it has to be. And I think it's least it's worth a good conversation for 30 minutes with your leadership team. Have some fun with the following questions.